Hello, fellow soil enthusiasts and humus heritage community. Prepare to have your composting world turned upside down. We've all been taught that compost is king, but what if there's a revolutionary soil amendment that's not just better but vastly superior? Get ready to discover the surprising truth about fermented leaf mold and why it's the game changer your garden has been waiting for. This isn't just an improvement, it's a paradigm shift in soil enrichment, and by the end of this guide, you'll understand why professional growers and savvy organic gardeners are quietly switching to this method for incredible, life-changing harvests. We're about to delve deep into a practice that will fundamentally transform the health and productivity of your garden soil. The compost conundrum. Are you missing out? For years we've relied on traditional composting as the cornerstone of organic gardening, but let's be honest about its inherent challenges. Many of us struggle with piles that are too slow to break down, piles that attract unwanted pests like rodents, or piles that emit pungent odors when the nitrogen and carbon ratios are unbalanced. Furthermore, the high-heat aerobic process of conventional composting, while effective, often leads to significant nutrient variability and the loss of volatile compounds, sometimes even releasing beneficial carbon into the atmosphere. The quality of your compost often depends entirely on the perfect mix of materials and consistent turning, which is a demanding and time-consuming process that often leaves even experienced gardeners feeling frustrated by inconsistency. The very high temperatures designed to kill pathogens can also destroy some of the most complex and beneficial organic acids and microbial life we are trying to cultivate, which leads us to question whether this demanding method is truly the most efficient path to superior soil health. What if there was a way to bypass these challenges, requiring less effort while delivering a more stable, fungal-dominant amendment that holds the key to the truly resilient soil structure your plants crave? Fermented leaf mold, the science-backed advantage. Fermented leaf mold fundamentally alters the decomposition process, setting it apart as a superior soil conditioner. Traditional compost relies on an aerobic or oxygen-dependent process driven primarily by bacteria and involving high temperatures. Fermented leaf mold, conversely, introduces an initial anaerobic or oxygen-free decomposition phase, often using simple airtight containers like trash bags or sealed bins. This seemingly small procedural change shifts the microbial community from a bacterial one to one, dominated by specialized fungi and beneficial anaerobic microbes, similar to those that create robust soils on a forest floor. This fungal dominance is crucial because fungi are uniquely equipped to break down lignin, the tough organic fiber abundant in leaves. This breakdown is slower and colder than traditional composting, which acts to preserve complex, organic molecules. During this fermentation, unique and highly stable forms of humic acids and fulvic acids are generated. These substances are superior to those found in typical bacterial compost, because they are longer-chain molecules, meaning they persist in the soil for years, actively chelating essential minerals and micronutrients. This chelation process coats the minerals, making them more available for plant roots to absorb, leading to significantly increased nutrient availability and uptake compared to the more immediate, but less stable nutrient release provided by hot bacterial compost. The resulting amendment is a powerful dark material that is not just a fertilizer, but a profound soil structure and microbial inoculant. The process of creating this unparalleled soil amendment is surprisingly simple, efficient, and incredibly low cost, making it accessible to every gardener. To begin your fermented leaf mold system, gather fallen leaves. Oaks, maples, and deciduous trees work best due to their high lignin content. Avoid pine needles or overly waxy leaves, which take much longer to decompose. The core of the system involves placing these leaves into an airtight container, such as heavy-duty black garbage bags or large, sealed, plastic storage bins. Crucially, the leaves must be thoroughly moistened to the consistency of a wrung-out sponge, ensuring they are damp but not sodden. Compact the leaves as tightly as possible to expel excess air, creating the necessary anaerobic environment, while you can simply seal the bags and wait. Introducing a microbial inoculant, such as a handful of finished leaf mold, a dash of molasses water, or commercial effective microorganisms, will accelerate the fermentation and enhance the final product's microbial diversity. Tie the bags securely, removing as much air as possible, and place them in a dark, cool spot. Unlike the weeks of turning required for hot composting, this system requires virtually no attention. the microorganisms do all the work. Depending on the leaf type, moisture, and temperature, you can have a usable, dark, earthy-smelling amendment in as little as 6 months, which is often a quicker turnaround time than achieving high-quality, fully mature compost. The advantages of using fermented leaf mold extend far beyond simple nutrient delivery. They fundamentally change the physical and biological characteristics of your soil in ways traditional compost struggles to match. One of the most pronounced benefits is its extraordinary capacity for water retention. The extensive fungal networks and stable humic substances in the finished product create a material that can hold up to 500 times its own dry weight in water, acting as a deep, long-lasting sponge in the garden. This dramatically improves drought resilience, especially critical for plants in containers or raised beds, significantly reducing the need for frequent watering. Furthermore, the fungal dominance actively promotes disease suppression by outcompeting harmful pathogens and establishing a highly diverse and protective microbial community around plant roots. This robust biological defense system leads to stronger, healthier plants with visibly enhanced vigor. Compared to traditional compost, which often gives a rapid but short-lived nutrient boost, the fungal mycelium in fermented leaf mold works over the long term, forming beneficial symbiotic relationships with plant roots, leading to exceptional root development and superior nutrient uptake year after year. This is a soil amendment that isn't just feeding the plant, it's healing and building the foundational resilience of the soil ecosystem itself. While fermented leaf mold is the superior amendment, a truly resilient garden requires a holistic approach that nurtures the entire soil food web, including a diverse population of bacteria and other microbes. Here are 4 essential, actionable tips for cultivating this vital underground life. Tip 1. Embrace no-till or low-till gardening. Tilling the soil is the single most destructive action you can take against the soil food web. It instantly destroys the delicate fungal networks, or hyphae, and interrupts the microbial communication highways that have taken years to build. By eliminating or minimizing tilling, you allow soil structure to stabilize, creating natural air pockets and providing a safe, undisturbed habitat for beneficial fungi, bacteria, and microarthropods to thrive, resulting in a more porous and fertile soil. Tip 2. Maintain a permanent organic cover, like mulch. Always keep your soil surface covered with a thick layer of organic mulch, such as wood chips, straw, or, ideally, finished leaf mold itself. This protective layer acts as an insulator, moderating soil temperature fluctuations and maintaining consistent moisture levels. Bacteria and microbes are highly sensitive to extreme conditions, so this stable environment provides the perfect condition for their continuous growth and activity, while simultaneously providing a slow, continuous food source as the mulch slowly decomposes. Tip 3. Feed the microbes with diverse carbon sources. Soil microbes require a constant and diverse diet to maintain a healthy population, while nitrogen-rich materials provide a rapid food source. Providing diverse carbon such as wood chips, aged sawdust, and cover crop residues is essential for cultivating the fungi and long-term carbon sequestration. The best approach is to use a variety of inputs, including compost teas or the occasional dusting of rock dust, which introduces vital trace minerals that microbes need to process nutrients effectively. Tip 4. Use cover crops and living roots year-round. The single most effective way to pump energy directly into the soil food web is through the continuous presence of living roots. Plants exude carbohydrates, known as exudates, directly from their roots into the soil to feed and partner with specific bacteria and fungi. Planting cover crops in off-seasons or between cash crops ensures that this crucial exudate flow never stops, stimulating microbial activity and building complex soil aggregates that are essential for long-term fertility and structure. The path to an incredibly fertile garden is now clear. Make the switch to incorporating fermented leaf mold. The practical application of this amendment is straightforward and versatile. For raised beds and containers, you can integrate it liberally as a primary component of your potting mix, replacing a significant portion of peat moss or coco coir to instantly boost water retention and microbial activity. For in-ground gardens, use it as a thick top dressing or side dressing around established plants. A common misconception is that fermented leaf mold is only useful as a soil conditioner, but due to its preserved nutrients and complex organic acids, it acts as a superior, slow-release nutrient source, eliminating the need for excessive reliance on synthetic or even many organic fertilizers. By embracing this cost-effective, sustainable, and highly efficient method of soil enrichment, you are future-proofing your garden against drought, disease, and declining fertility. You are moving beyond the transient benefits of quick-fix composts and building a permanent, resilient, and thriving soil humus heritage. If you found this deep dive into the superior power of fermented leaf mold enlightening and you're ready to revolutionize your gardening practice, then make sure you're subscribed to the Humus Heritage YouTube channel for more actionable, expert-level gardening knowledge. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video, and please share this guide with any fellow gardener you know who deserves to unlock the secret to truly incredible soil. Let's grow a healthier world, one handful of fungal-rich soil at a time.